Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. 23 ABC News is going in depth on stories that matters to you. And tonight we're looking at potential changes to Kern County's 5 districts. 23 ABC's Austin Westfall will have more on the redistricting in just a second. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at where things actually stand right now. So the map right behind me that you're looking at is actually broken up into 5 districts here in Kern County. And we're going to start off with some of the smaller zones first. So District 3, which is this green area that you see right here, that represents much of Bakersfield and part of Oildale. Mike Maggard is the supervisor for that area. And then the other smaller district here is this pink area right here. Again, that is District 5, which encompasses the final chunk of Bakersfield. And that's, of course, represented by Leticia Perez. She is the supervisor for that area. And then, of course, we have District 1, the orange district right here. That encompasses much of Bakersfield as well as much of northeastern Kern County, including Lake Isabella, and is represented by Philip Peters. And then we go into the yellow district, which is District 2, which covers part of Bakersfield, all of Tehachapi, Maricopa, and others. Zach Scrivener is the supervisor for that area. And then we have purple, that is District 4, and that area includes Wasco, Shafter, McFarland, and Delano. David Couch supervises District 4. But the outlines of those districts could actually change in the future, and the U.S. Census Bureau says it counts on the nation's population every 10 years to help communities determine where to build everything from schools to supermarkets and even homes and hospitals. And those changes can also include redrawing districts. So 23 ABC's Austin Westfall joins us live in downtown Bakersfield with a look at what redistricting actually is and why it's important for residents here. Good evening, Austin.
Alex, at face value, redistricting might sound pretty simple. It's basically the act of the county deciding where it's going to put the boundaries for each of those 5 districts. But as one Kern County official told me today, there's actually a deeper science to it.
It's important so that each district has the same amount of representation, that all voices are heard equally.
Within Kern County are 5 districts, and each one has a corresponding supervisor, which each district's residents pick through voting. The county determines the boundaries of these districts by examining a range of factors.
As 2021 is the year following the most recent census, it is now time to embark on the process of redistricting.
First, each district needs to have about the same population. This is important so that each supervisor represents the voice of an equal amount of people. But that's not all that's taken into consideration.
We also are interested in making sure that geographical communities are identified.
According to the county, these geographical communities can be areas with a concentration of a certain race or culture. In 2018, a federal court ruled that a previous Kern County redistricting plan had violated the voting rights of Latinos. A judge determining the plan unlawfully denied Latinos the right to elect the supervisor of their choice. Issues like this often arise when one such community is split into different districts.
We want to hear about that and make sure that we do keep communities of interest together.
The county is holding a workshop on Wednesday, April 21st to address any concerns. It's aimed at informing the public as to how census data is used to draw district lines, and 4 other public hearing sessions will be scheduled to give the public a chance to provide input.
We want to receive as much feedback as possible to learn the interests, the needs, and what the citizens of Kern County think is important.
Now, there is a website that the county is starting in order to give people a chance to reach out for details about redistricting. Take a look at your screen. You can just point your camera right there at that QR code on your screen. Just open up your smartphone app, point it at the code, and it should pop up a website. That website has more information about why redistricting is important in Kern County and how to join the workshop that is happening on Wednesday. There's also an email address where you can send comments or concerns right now, and the site is available in both English and Spanish. We also have the link to the site and this information on our website, turn23.com. Alex?
And Austin, why are districts important? For example, does the public vote on certain propositions depending on which district they're actually in?
Yeah, so you won't see any proposition votes pertaining to your district. What's important about a district is that you get to elect a supervisor that's going to speak on behalf of your district, work on behalf of your district. Ultimately, those supervisors are the people that are going to be listening into the issues that matter most in those communities, Alex.